It's Morphin time! Panda!
What?
What's going on, Devoted Geeks? Welcome to Geek Devotions, show from a couple of Devoted Geeks, devoted to letting people know that they're loved. I'm Dallas, and this is
Celeste! So, we are so glad that you you clicked play. We're glad you clicked play. So, thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We're pretty interesting people, we think. So, check us out.
Guys, we were super excited about today's episode because we have our friends from Comic Talk 616, which is the most disorganized and crazy podcast on the internet. And I'm really excited about it. I did the edits for their episode, and I got to tell you guys, it was a lot of fun editing them. Guys, I appreciate you so much for doing our show today. And when y'all watch this episode, you're going to see some cuts, and it's going to be really awkward because I had to leave it. I had to leave it like this so you guys understood what their podcast is like. So it's amazing. So yeah, we'll check you guys out on the flip side. Comic Talk 616, take it away, guys.
Hi, we're Comic Talk 616. I'm Jake.
Sylvester.
Steve. Jonathan.
And we are doing this week's Geek Devotion on Power Rangers. We are a podcast on all things nerdy. You can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/Comic Talk 616. Or on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher,
YouTube, Facebook, the interwebs.
at comictalk616.weebly.com.
Yes. Yay.
Like us, follow us, listen to us.
Yes, shameless plugs.
Anyways, we just got done doing our episode Dude's Night. And so,
Dude's night!
Dude's Night!
Dude's night!
And so most of the staff is gone, and so we are here doing a Geek Devotion for you on Power Rangers and
They are. I'm just kind of here.
Unity. So there's a dragon.
Which version of it?
Just play however.
The one that
Just
you
play.
don't play wrong.
Just
Just summon the dragon Zord.
Alright,
Don't listen to Jonathan, just play.
Boom. So Unity. It's important. So Jonathan, how about you read the verse first?
So here's some good verses about unity. Here's Psalm 133:1 says, "How good and pleasant it is when God's people live together in unity." And then Ephesians 4:3 says, "Make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace." So when we all are in unity, working together, we get a lot done, and it's happy.
Yes, I was gonna say, before my brain meltdown,
Dude's
that
Night.
without unity, you can't accomplish anything.
Kumbaya and all that.
So unity is
Right.
important because when we are alone, we don't seem to be able to accomplish our dreams or our goals or anything else that we're aspiring to as well. We always seem to have people who surround us, uplift us, and so unity is important because when you have goals, a lot of those goals you can't accomplish themselves. If you look at anyone important in history, they've always had a group of people who surround them to achieve their goals and to reach them.
Some important people. And then you have people like Nero who appoint their horse as a senator.
Bingo, horses are cool. Anyways, it's much like the recent feature-filled blockbuster Power Rangers. It's about 4 teenagers. Spoilers.
The 4 teenagers part, this is spoiler.
Right.
If you listen to our podcast, you know that means spoilers are coming. Anyways, it's about some kids trying to come together in order to defeat a common enemy.
That's not spoilers, that's just the plot.
Some people haven't even
We're
seen
not
it.
done. We're getting to the spoiler.
Yeah.
Not a spoiler.
So they're 4 kids who are trying to come together. They have to unify before they can morph.
Right. They can't reach their full power and potential until they're all working together.
So if all 4 of them aren't working together, say only 2, you're going to morph into a one-armed, one-legged, half a head
A one-eyed,
freak
one-armed, flying
monster of
purple
some
people
sort
here.
that's not going to be able to get crap done.
Exactly. So
No
much
Megazord.
in our walk of life and faith is we need to surround our people with positive influences and ideas in order for us to further our goals and our dreams. much like with this podcast, I founded it probably 4 years ago. We went through 3 to 4 years ago. We went through several staff changes, and we weren't able to reach the level that we were needing to until after we surrounded ourselves with the people with common goals and ideals and interests in order to excel us. So again, much like that movie Power Rangers, these 4 teams really had to come together in order to excel and push each other in order to grow in coming together.
You said 4 teens?
5 teams?
Yeah. There you go.
The Power
See,
Rangers.
4 teens makes for Headless Megazord.
Yeah.
Well, one dies. Anyway, so Power Rangers, Unity, Jonathan.
What do I have to say about it?
Versus.
Yes.
Or
Do I read it again?
I don't
No,
care.
just continue about how Unity is important. How it relates
Thoughts
to
on
Power
Unity
Rangers.
and why
Yeah.
Unity is important.
And in the movie, like big events happen that kind of make them realize their need for unity. It doesn't necessarily force them to be unified. The whole idea of them like stumbling together kind of and them all being told that they're Power Rangers kind of compels them in a way that they might feel forced. But until they decide that they want to be together and that they want to accomplish things together, that's when they're able to break through, you know?
And that's what's really, really important with our walk of faith is
We gotta love each other.
we gotta love each other. We gotta stand up for each other as well as walk with people with all different sorts of walk of life. We have to be unified as peoples in order to share love and to really hold each other up.
Yeah, and as believers, that means sharpening each other, like making sure that we're holding each other to the standard that God calls us to, but also whenever we mess up, still being there to help somebody get up off the ground.
We gotta be like the Megazord. Separately, we can do a lot
When
of
we
damage.
get thrown in the fire, we become awesomer.
That's not a word.
Awesomer.
Awesomer is officially a word.
No.
But
More awesome.
more awesomer.
More awesome.
More awesomer.
Anyways,
More better.
So much like
More
in
gooder.
our individual lives, we have our own Zords, which are our enhanced strengths and skills. But it's when we really come together that we can create something mega to fight off our enemy and ultimately to
More than
slap
the
it
sum.
into space.
More than the sum of its parts.
Word.
Yeah, so.
Anyways, so unity is definitely important. If you have a group of people or a group of friends with you, make sure that they uplift you and they help you accomplish your goals and they help you excel, make you a better person.
You can't build a house by yourself. Well, you can, but it'll be a lot easier if you have like-minded individuals helping you with each aspect of the building. You start with your foundation. You got people that can lay a foundation.
Probably use a
You start.
Power Ranger
You.
reference. You can't morph by yourself. Unity.
Hashtag I have
Unity.
no idea what I'm doing. Which is why I have this team here.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unity.
Gotta stop laughing, Sylvester.
See, we're all leading each other to laugh
Stupid.
because we love each other.
Yes,
And so
we are
so-
unified in the fact that we are weird,
We
fun
wanna have a good
individuals.
Together we are more.
There you go. So we
alone, we're just single people, but together
We can accomplish nothing.
616. You
So-
read that. That was a good closure.
So it's important to have friends and people that you can get along with as well, who can lift you up and lead you to bigger and better things. Us as a staff together, we have so much fun together, and we're taking our podcast into so many other lengths and stages that we've never would have thought before.
Like 2 hours long.
Exactly. And 27 takes on this exact 5-minute episode of Geek Devotions on Power Rangers.
Yay.
On why Unity is so good. We're unified in the fact that we are terrible at this.
but together,
This is why we're a
little
podcast
bit
and not a
better.
video.
Together, we're slightly better because we at least make it
We're
fun.
kind of like the 1995 live action television series Power Rangers.
And that
just-
we're all corny.
just give us 30 years,
Just
and we'll be really
give
awesome.
us the
Can they? Whatever.
Today, we talked about unity.
Or tried to.
We attempted to speak about unity in the same way that the Power Rangers had to unite to fight evil. People must have a unified front to accomplish their goals, whether that be building buildings, running governments, having a dudes-only movie night, and so on and so forth. Unity is very important.
So whenever you feel like you're alone or that you might not be able to accomplish a goal, get unified with like-minded people and believers and create a group of people that you can fellowship with that can build you up and to be able to accomplish those goals. So that way you can form your own social megazord and defeat the enemy in whatever he's pushing into your life and pushing against you. Because whenever there's adversaries or things in front of you that you can't accomplish your goals, that means you have to defeat them, and you're not always able to defeat them alone.
And then remember, just like with the Power Rangers, you might not get to choose the people that you were thrown into a team with in the case of like family, but you just gotta learn to want to love them, and then it gets then the unity will come in floods.
And this has been your Geeks Devotions on Power Rangers and Unity, hosted by Comic Talk 616. I'm Jake.
Sylvester.
Steve.
Jonathan.
And remember, you brought this on yourselves.
Yeah.
Yes.
More or less.
Amen. Play it.
Thanks so much, guys. We appreciate you doing this episode of Geek Devotions. I want to encourage everybody to stick around to the very end because there will be bloopers from this episode because they're amazing. So I love it so much. So yeah, guys, stick around for that mess.
I am so excited about the bloopers.
Yes.
Like, that's we've talked about doing that before, but we haven't actually done it because it'd be kind of difficult because we have to go in and find the really, really, really funny stuff, and there's a lot. As this episode proves, just from us filming these intros and outros. So, but, maybe we'll do that one day.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. So, question of the week. Are we ready for the question of the week?
I'm ready for the question of the week.
Question of the week is actually questions of the week.
Plural.
Plural. There are two.
Yes.
Dos. Okay, so first question.
First question.
What is a time frame in your life that you have found comfort and unity with someone?
Good question. What's the second question?
Second question. Ow. That
Sorry.
was my hand. Second question is, who's your favorite Power Ranger?
Okay. I'm going to answer the last question, and then I'm going to answer the other question in the comments down below. But my favorite Power Ranger, hands down, is Tommy, the Green Ranger, later become the White Ranger, later become the leader of the Power Rangers and the Dino Thunder, but that's a whole other thing. But yes, that's my favorite Power Ranger of all time.
Jason David Frank, right?
Yes, the actor, martial artist, mixed martial artist. Dude's amazing.
He's actually coming to a Comic-Con in Lafayette.
Yes. So we're pretty excited about that mess right there.
We might be going to that.
We might. We'll see what happens.
It's a long way away.
So,
We'll
guys,
think about it.
We want you to do us a favor. Leave comments down below and let us know your story. Because like we say so many times, this isn't just about us.
Yeah.
We call you guys Devoted Geeks. You're part of this show. And your comments down below could be an encouragement to somebody that's going through a hard time. So I want to encourage you guys, please leave comments down below. Tell us about the time you're going through something rough, but because you found unity in the body of Christ, you were able to make it through. So that's really all we got. Again, make sure you subscribe, comment, share this with whoever you feel like this encourages. And yeah, just remember we love you guys.
Stay devoted.
Peace and love.
Tape 95.
Why is it important, Steve?
Unity is important because...
It's a good game engine.
Wow. Derailed already. Yes.
Flipped us in.
Need somebody there. Cat.
Kajita's done nothing! Kajita's innocent!
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
You're gonna have to edit this. We're sorry.
Edit this.
We are terrible people.
That's the point. We're comedy.
We get laughed at anyway. So.
Comedy!
So, unity, it's important. If you want to morph, you've got to have a group of friends who have the same... Gosh dang it.
I can only...
Steve, come on!
I can only hear if you want to morph so many times and not lose it. Sorry. Morphing.
Morphing.
It's a condition.
Hashtag morphing.
morphine.
which comes upon you sometimes.
If you or
If
loved
you're a
one has
lizard.
been diagnosed with morphine, contact your lawyer today.
Sorry.